people are like asking, they're like, oh, you gotta ask Tammy. Do you think it's too
Do I think what?
Do you think it's too soon to be back on the road right after rehab?
I had my first job the day after.
Right.
I got out on Thursday, I worked Friday and Saturday.
Oh, wow.
It's never too soon. If anything, it's best to get right back to normal. I mean, that's one thing they actually teach you in there. They say no major changes in the first year, even though 3 days after I got out, I actually moved from New Jersey to Connecticut, so that is a major change. But they said no major changes, go about, life as usual, and life as usual for me is go to work.
Cool.
So, it was, no big deal. Confused. That's not supposed to go in there. This isn't supposed to be on. Confusion.
What happens when you go to towns like where you don't drive? So what happens if you go like to other states? Promoters obviously provide all that transfer.
I usually don't drive if it's over like 2.5, 3 hours.
Right.
So I'll get flown wherever. All right, I'm having an issue here. This thing fell apart somehow, and I can't figure out how to put it back together. What?
No, you're the handy one.
I know, but I'm already missing a screw, which isn't good.
Any shady promoters at all in the indie world?
Are there any shady promoters?
What's the weirdest thing that
The weirdest one is Mike Sparta from Boston, Massachusetts. Completely the weirdest one.
In what aspect?
All right, this won't go in. What am I doing wrong? Huh?
Help us stick it in.
Spit on it, baby.
Spit on it? No. Other things go in that easily, but we're already getting dirty.
That's all good. Has any promoters ever hit on you?
Of course. It's not a normal indie show if the promoter doesn't hit. Alright, I'm having issues. I don't know what's going on. Alright, I'm giving this a break. I just worked a show in Arkansas about 6 months ago, and the promoter wouldn't quit.
Right.
Maybe more than 6 months ago. And then you always have to deal with like the guys on the road hitting on you, especially like the veterans, like the old men who think they still have it and they don't. I'm not going to name names, but last year we had a show in Oklahoma, and there's one legend veteran that I actually kind of saved his life, and he developed this huge crush on me, hit on me that way. Of course, nothing happened, and then for the next like 4 months, I continually got naked pictures of him sent to me on my cell phone.
Oh, wow.
They were some good pictures. Did I ever show you the pictures?
No, and I don't want to see that.
It was on the phone that I lost, though, I think. Or unless it's on the phone before that. I didn't say who it is.
It wasn't Jay Strongbow, right?
No.
You don't want to say who it is.
I didn't say who it is. But yeah, for like 4 months, I kept getting texts, we should get together, and then naked pictures from like neck to crotch, and then some facials, and oh, it was
Blackjack
scary.
Lanza?
No.
All right.
No, but it was brutal. It was
Tony
really
Gurria.
bad.
We knew it was Tony Gurria.
It wasn't Tony Gurria.
Oh my God, Tammy.
Oh my God.
She does say that a lot.
Oh my God. Oh man, but no, we're not going to say who it is, but it happens. I don't want to say who it is because I don't want to embarrass him, and we are friendly, so I'm not going to screw that up. Plus, he's got important family members, that's all I'm going to say.
Gotcha.
So, alright, let's see what I'm going to put out today. Oh! This is only a quarter of the stock.
That's great.
I have way too many pictures of myself. So yeah, this one promoter in Arkansas, he's just, I guess he figured since he brought me in for the show, he could get himself in other places, but wasn't gonna happen. Not with that ugly guy. And that's not typically how I roll anyway. You already scanning the pictures?
Just look at him.
You gotta give Damien a couple more videos to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Give me a couple more.
Do your shopping. Who's gonna shop? If I could only remember. Oh, where are the ones that are signed? Are they still in the back of the car? I'll put the unsigned ones out. Because I have this, check that out. The Hall of Fame class.
That's an awesome.
I have everyone autographed except for Sean so far.
Right.
So when I get his next month, it'll be complete.
Where are you going to see Sean at?
Isn't he at Legends?
No, he's at the New York
He's at
one.
that convention in New York.
October 6th.
Okay. Well, he's somewhere, so we'll find him somewhere. So Rob, what's up with you these days?
Working every weekend, doing shows, interviews, conventions, Wizard Worlds, everything you can name. Staying busy.
And next week I actually took off because since I just moved into the new apartment not even 2 weeks ago, got a little shopping to do, some decorating. I still have tons of boxes to unpack.
You're up in Connecticut now, right?
Connecticut, right outside of New Haven in Brantford.
Nice. How far is that away from the offices?
It's exit 54, the office is exit 9.
Okay.
So it's not far at all. But it's nice, it's a nice little town, it's very quiet where we are. It's good, it's really good. It's like I said, you know, they tell you not to make any major changes in the first year out of rehab, but so instead I completely moved states. But it's much better this way. Sometimes I need a babysitter.
Right, less than
And right now I have a very good babysitter.
Like last night when you guys called, I think, were you guys at a restaurant or a bar?
Combo, it's a restaurant bar kind of thing. A friend of ours' friend was a drummer in the band that night. They always have live music, so we went to see her friend. But let me tell you, I mean, I've been at bars since I got out of rehab. I've been at busy bars with a lot of people drinking, probably 4 or 5 times already since I've been out.
Easy.
Not one urge, not one craving.
Cool.
See, the difference is, in the past, I mean, I had my first drink at 25. We all know that by now. In the past, I've gone through periods of sobriety for years at a time, and I've always been able to quit on my own, no problem, never drank, and then I would start drinking again for a couple of years, and then I would quit again for a couple of years. I've always gone through that. Just this time, I couldn't do it on my own like I usually did. So, just needed a little bit of help, and I figured, let me go get the right kind of help. And and seriously, I would recommend rehab to even sober people. You learn so much about yourself. It's kind of like a retreat and like a little escape from reality for a little while.
Is there treatment like psychological, or is it like, do they help you like with medicine as far as like?
They have everything there. See, where I went, it's also, believe it or not, it's also a mental institution.
Right.
That's where they sent me. So there's psychiatrists and doctors for people if they need any kind of antidepressants or any kind of medication to come off like withdrawal symptoms or any kind of urges and things like that. There were a lot of people, because I was in a house with 14 of us total at times, sometimes as little as 8, sometimes as many as 14. Some people were on like Prozac, lithium, I mean, you name it, all these crazy, methadone. Some people, depending on their problems. I mean, believe it or not, I had the least amount of problems in the house, so I kind of felt good about myself.
They knew who you were?
A couple of them, yeah.
Cool.
A couple of them actually had boyfriends or husbands who, were wrestling fans, so they knew right away.
Right.
And if they didn't know right away, we had access to iPads, so we can go on some websites. Everybody was looking me up. I had to sign a couple of pictures to send home with them to their significant others. But I'm out of space. But it was let's see, what should I take away? What should I put out? You do new. I'll take that one out. Put another bikini in. I'll leave that one out.
And if people want these pictures that they see, they can probably get them on your Facebook. They can contact you there.
Yep, on my Facebook. It's under my real name, Tamara Lynn Sitch. My website is down right now. I'm looking for a new webmaster, so I'm not sure when that's going to be. But it will be, eventually. All right, I got 2 more. Where should I put them?
There you go.
But, oh god, now back to this thing. What are you drinking?
Protein drink.
Protein.
Yes.
Sure. It's probably vodka in there, isn't it?
No.
So like I was saying, I've been probably to bars like 4 or 5 times in the past 2 weeks since I've gotten out, and not one single urge. It's been refreshing. It really has been. I mean, and I've been like the sober one, and people that we were out with and didn't know, they would like offer me shots when it was shot time, and it didn't faze me at all. I mean, today actually is 56 days sober.
I was going to ask you how many days it is.
56 days. They encourage us to count,
Right.
So it's been awesome. It really has been. I think I put this on. It's been really, really, really good and really easy. I'm going to some meetings when I need to out of here. They always, they want you to go to like a meeting every single day, but I mean, sometimes it doesn't, coincide with your schedule.
Right.
So, whenever I have an urge or something like that, which is far and few between, if I ever even think about it, I'll call up my sponsor that I got when I was in there. And they don't like try to talk you out of drinking. They just try to find out why would you think about it, or, just try to change the subject to get your mind off of it, and I haven't even had to do that much. Usually I call her up just to say, hey, how are you? I miss you, because I saw her all the time when I was in there. But like I said, I would recommend it to sober people because you learn a lot about yourself. And we did so many so many activities and group sessions, just finding out who you are and learning how to be a different person and a better person. Like, I got over all my honesty issues. Like, before I went in, I was like the best liar on the face of the earth. I can say that now. And within like 2 weeks of being there, I kind of learned how to be honest with myself and other people. And I mean, Damien was even shocked to death when like I would show him my homework and stuff that I was doing. He was like, "Oh my God, this is some heavy shit." But you know.
Has any of the boys reached out to you? Like, I know Animal wrote on your Facebook wall.
Oh yeah, we talk all the time. He's like family. His whole family is my extended family. So no, I've talked to him quite a few times about it. He's always been, you know, amazingly supportive. He'll always be that way in whatever I do. I mean, he's, like I said, he's my brother. You know, in this business, if you want to depend on anyone, it's him. I'm really having issues with the stand. I can't remember how it goes together.
I can tell. You got a sign for it?
Yeah.
Why don't you just hang up the sign like we did on ours?
Then maybe I can figure it out.
Well, there's tape on the floor. Maybe if Joe was nice enough, he could help.
Yeah, Joe.
Life on the road.
Just put one on and then tape it over the top.
If you put it on, especially on the back.
You think it'll stick that way? Because it's got the bars in it.
It's gonna be a joke. Look how many people just hang up a sign.
What nationality are you?
Italian.
Just Italian?
German.
Okay, I'm German too. How many Germans does it take to hang up a sign? Are you any Polish? I'm Polish.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, how many German Polacks does it take to hang up a sign? Oh, I see. Yeah, but what about the bar though is going to fly too?
I get another piece.
Is it straight?
That is great. You stand like that all night.
No, I said is it straight?
Oh yeah. I thought you said this is great.
Alright, let's see how long it holds. Then maybe I can figure this out later. You didn't know. Who's the guy that my boyfriend's talking to?
I have no idea.
Me either.
Young Pat Tanaka.
Ugh, don't even mention that name around me. I hate that man. That man should get eaten by piranhas. So it's nice and slow and painful.
Not a fan?
Well, when the man steals $4,000 and your car, would you be a fan?
That's right, he was friends with Chris, right? Yep.
He borrowed $4,000 without my knowledge, and then he disappeared with the brand new convertible I bought Chris. For about a month, he disappeared with it.
Wow.
Yeah, we found him asleep in the car with the engine running in a parking garage of the Tropicana Casino in Atlantic City. Not kidding. And the $4,000 that Chris lent him was gone and never paid back. So yeah, not a fan, to say the least. But I got a text message. Oh, what's going on here? Kirk Wade, I missed his call.
Kirk Wade out in California?
Yeah. He told me he was going to call me, but I told him I might not pick up. Confused. I don't know. Alright. So what should I do? What time the doors open?
Gabe, see what you're doing? You want to do?
Yeah, let's go find Gabe and then I'll get changed and finish fixing myself up.
probably in the back somewhere.
All right, lead the way, or you want me to lead the way
You can
since
lead the
you're
way,
filming?
yeah.
But I don't know which way to go.
We're probably in dressing room number 10. When you first get to the show, how soon is it before you actually find out what you're doing on the show?
Sometimes I don't find out until right before I do it. Usually I don't find out until right before I do it. But I mean, there's more important things going on. You know, guys have to get their finishes for their matches, and you know, you tell me what I need to do in 3 seconds or before I do it, and I don't really need advanced notice. Where are we going down this way?
This is easy. Oh, tap